So let's start with the second part of the statistics now. Now in this part we are going to understand regression analysis. Now regression is something which is very important and very useful in various applications of AI and ML. Now regression analysis is a set of statistical methods used for the estimation of relationship between a dependent variable and one or more independent variables, because there is a possibility that a dependent variable may be one, but then independent variables may be many. In statistics, linear regression is an approach to modeling the relationship between a scalar dependent variable y and one or more explanatory variable denoted by x. Now, linear regression is the process of finding a line that best fits the data points available on the plot, so that we can use it to predict output values for the inputs that are not present in the data set that we have, with the belief that those outputs would fall on the line. Whatever line that has come out, it is going to fall within that itself. So that is what the prediction can be made based on this model that you create with the help of the linear regression approach. Now in the case of one explanatory variable is called simple regression. More than one explanatory variable is multiple regression. In linear regression, data is modeled using linear predictor functions, and unknown model parameters are estimated from the data. So that is how this equation called y is equal to ax plus b is applicable in this case. Such models are called linear models. Most commonly, linear regression refers to a model in which the conditional means of y, that is small y, given the value of capital X, is an affine function of capital X, and this can be represented as it is shown in this picture. Now, linear regression was the first type of regression analysis to be studied rigorously and to be used extensively in practical applications. So that is why you will see that for forecast or prediction, linear regression is the first approach that is generally applied. This is because models which depend linearly on their unknown parameters are easier to fit than models which are non-linear related to their parameters, and because the statistical properties of the resulting estimators are easier to determine, we can use the linear regression analysis. The linear regressions has many practical uses. Most applications of linear regression fall in the categories of forecasting. That is why forecasting is generally, you will see, the first attempt is always used with this linear regression model. And there are various models that can be created with the help of the regression analysis. Now, if the goal is prediction or forecasting, linear regression can be used to fit a predictive model to an observed data set of by y and x values. Regression analysis is a statistical technique for estimating the relationships among various variables. So like that, you can see different types of lines can be drawn with the help of the data points that you have. So sometimes the line goes from origin to the right side top, sometimes it goes from left side to the right side bottom, and sometimes it is slightly curved, so that there is no linear relationship. So that is how you can see that different types of lines can be drawn, and with the help of that you can definitely try and predict what is going to be the outcome with the given data set. Regression analysis helps one understand how the typical value of the dependent variable changes when any one of the independent variables are varied, while the other independent variables are held fixed. So that is how you can see that how these are going to vary. Thus, regression analysis estimates the conditional expectations of the dependent variable given the independent variables. That is the average value of the dependent variables when the independent variables are fixed. Like a strong positive relationship, you can see if when the data points are very close to the line, then a strong negative relationship because the line is going from top to bottom type, then no relationship when it is going to be almost flat. So that is how all these graphs that you can see, gives you indication that what type of forecast is going to be there with the given data set. The regression analysis is widely used for prediction and forecasting, where the use has substantial overlap with the field of machine learning, which is a branch of artificial intelligence and is about the construction of and study of the system that can learn from data. So that is why when we will come to the machine learning, and if you remember when we talked about the data science, it is the machine learning. That means the machine learns with the data. So the more and more iterations that you give, the more learning takes place with the help of the machine. So that is why machine is learning, and once it learns, it starts doing the job which you want it to do. So that is what the linear regression is all about, and this completes our statistics part 2, and now we are going to move on to the next topic. Thank you.